Welcome to the Josh Talk podcast and welcome to 2021. 2020 is gone. 2020 is a year that many of us would like to forget. But 2020 is also a year that we will never forget. It came, it showed us and taught us a lot. And as long as we survived it, we can say we conquered. I don't know if there will ever be another year like 2020. I hope and I pray 2021 is nothing like that. But welcome to 2021. Once again, I try to resume podcasting. I try to resume my creative work. I am resuming writing on madlife.com. That is MARDLIFE.com. I am also starting a newsletter. You should subscribe to that. Just go on the website madlife.com and search for newsletter. You would see the sign up page, or just check by the sidebar. You should find the form there. There, I intend to do more of personal letters to those that subscribe, telling them about my creative endeavors, as well as a few personal issues. More importantly, I'll be dropping tips that you never knew you needed in that newsletter. It's exclusive. Like, it won't be on the website. It won't be anywhere else. It will only be on the newsletter. Believe me, I sometimes wonder where I get such things from. But everyone I've shared them with so far find them quite useful. So you don't want to miss out on that. Then for 2021 also, I want to do something I have never ever done before. As much as I used to write, I have been writing since I was in junior secondary school, but I've never journaled. This year, I will be journaling, and I will be doing it publicly. I will be journaling every day of the year, all 365 days of the year, and it will be available on the website madlife.com. It will be very personal. I will tell you what I'm going through. My life is not that interesting to begin with, but I do have a couple of people around me whose life can be quite interesting, whose stories I will be sharing without their approval. And it so happens that most of them cannot do anything about it, even after reading it. But one thing I'm sure about is that you would enjoy it. I'll be spilling some teas, and I will be spilling some water too. You take a bit of both. I intend to be more intentional in 2021. I would be working on a couple of projects, video projects, audio projects. You know, I don't sing, I don't act, but I have people, directors, producers as friends, and I think the year has come for us to partner and create magic, create classics, create things that for years to come, viewers, listeners would enjoy. I would be doing stuff that are family friendly as usual. I would be doing things that the father, the mother can listen to, watch with their child around, and everyone will be enjoying it. So there'll be more of that. Also, I would be reading a bit more this year. Last year, I did not read as much as I would love to. And the problem is this. I have a lot of books to the extent that if I were reading a book every month, no, if I were reading 2 books every month, I would probably take over 3-4 years to finish the books I have that I have not read, that I have not opened at all. When I saw a meme last year that buying book is an hobby that is different from reading books, I felt a bit guilty. As much as I read a lot, this last year I wasn't able to do that as much as I would love to. But in 2021, I intend to read, and I'll be sharing what I read on my WhatsApp status, as well as for the public, I'll be sharing it on Twitter. My handle is IJosWil, IJOSWIL. Follow me there to get some of this and to get other personal stuff I'll be dropping. I would also be doing more of these podcasts, more of my other podcasts. There is Mad Music, which for weird reasons, I have been unable to record any episode. I have written them down, but I don't know why it just didn't work until now. But then this year, again, I said I wanted to be intentional, so I will make it work. And I believe you would enjoy it. Mad Music. Man, you've never seen anything like that. There is Mad Music. There is the Mad Life podcast. Just search for it on all of the platforms where you do listen to your podcast from. Or you can also listen to it on the YouTube channel, Mad Life TV. So there will be that. There will be the True Lie Story. Not to be mistaken with True Life Story. True Lie Story. These are combination of fiction and non-fiction happenings. I'll be going into my past. I'll be sharing some stories. I'll be making some things up that I know you would enjoy. And I will be projecting into the future and telling you things that would likely happen and some that we hope would never happen. There is that. Then there is this Josh Talks, where I would be going from the book I'm reading to my personal life, a bit of the journal, a bit of the newsletter, just a bit of everything. A bit of politics, sports, music. I would have talked about fashion, but I'm the most unqualified person to talk about that. There is the Mad Moment podcast. How did I miss out on that? The Mad Moment podcast. It's very spiritual. It is me trying to encourage you to get more personal with God. The last couple of years, I have seen more and more people lose belief in God, get spiritual, but try to push it all away from God, away from religion, practicing a strange form of spirituality that is lacking of what is most important, which is actually God. Yeah, I'm a Christian. I know the power of the Christian faith. I know what religion can do, the positive, the negative. And then I know the difference between that and relationship with God. I cannot drag you to God. I cannot force you to know God. But I can introduce you to the God I know, the God you need. Because, finding God and waiting until God finds you are two different things. The impacts are very different. The results is very different. So I want you to find God yourself, get to know Him, and then get to walk with Him. Me, myself, I'll be doing more of that this year. Again, I'm being intentional about it. But at the same time, I'll be sharing my journey with you. So that will be on the Mad Moments podcasts. I think you should also search for that and subscribe to that. I already have a couple of episodes that I believe you would enjoy. In all of this, I can only tell you how happy I am that you are alive to listen to this at this moment. And I can only project and hope and pray and believe that this year will be restoring everything that we have failed to gain in the last year, and giving us double portion, 10-fold increase, 100-fold increase, 1,000-fold increase. I believe that this year is going to be way better than we ever imagined. Thank you very much for listening. Subscribe, more content will be coming out. They'll be dropping on schedule. So you should subscribe, you should share with others, you should rate it where possible, drop a comment where possible, share with others, let them find it too. This is Joshua Wilson. Thank you for listening to the first episode of the Josh Talk podcast for 2021. God bless you.